When it opened up in the 1990s, India launched its Look East policy, aimed at bringing Southeast Asia closer. Now, as it marks 2 decades of engagement with ASEAN, the much-delayed free trade agreement in services and investment is expected to be finalized in Delhi, paving the way for better access to 2 large and potentially lucrative markets.
Between these 2 economies, there are similarities. They're both around the same size. They both have a strong export focus, plus a strong domestic environment and GDP growth, which is somewhat similar.
ASEAN, the 10-block nation, includes many of Asia's fastest growing and largest economies. It has become one of India's largest trading partners, with trade growing from $10.2 billion in 2000 to $76.4 billion in 2011. With new roads and air routes being planned between India and the Southeast Asia, more produce from here could soon find overseas markets. But it's not just kiwis or pineapples. India wants more. With a new pact in services and investment, India wants free movement of professionals like doctors, engineers or accountants across the region for employment.
Thank you for calling Aegis People Support.
But this is one of the main sticking points. Philippines and India are competitors in the outsourcing business. The Filipino industry has an edge over India for voice-based call centers with more English speakers.
Okay, sure.
And as Indian companies are demanding greater access to their market, the local industry has apprehensions. But the Philippines ambassador to India says he's positive.
It's normal for them to have that reaction, but again, we are not sparing any effort to explain to them the benefits of this.
Indian Prime Minister Manmohan Singh attended the ASEAN meeting in Cambodia last month, where trade talks dominated the agenda. While it's growing, majority of India's transactions with ASEAN is in the exchange of goods. So the focus now is firmly on services and investment.
Goods was an area which was of critical interest to ASEAN. Services is an area where India believes it has a competitive strength. And therefore, India is the demandeur. Conversely, ASEAN is not much of a services region in that sense. So obviously, if we want a reasonably good deal to accept, we have a greater persuasion to make. ASEAN has already got a good deal on goods, and it is now necessary that India balances it with a reasonably good deal in services.
Bringing together some of Asia's fastest growing economies might be a sure way to boost ties. But with each country wanting to protect its own industry, an open trade pact will still be a challenge.